What's up, my pilots? Angry Poncho here, and we're back playing Let's Battle Blaze Black. This episode we are challenging Drayden, the Dragon-type leader, in the 8th and final gym. It's very exciting. Our team is prepared. We have Daedalus, who's got the Dragon Outrage move. And we got Nakrak, also learned Outrage. I decided to take Outrage over I also have Siberia with Icicle Crash. So we got 3 Pokemon that are set to throw down some super effective moves on the dragons. And the rest of the team's just there for support. I had an interesting decision to make recently between Outrage versus Dragon Claw. I decided that Outrage is better. And it's sort of a debate, I think, in the competitive battling circles. But I think in general people prefer Outrage because when you have a Dragon-type Pokemon, usually their attack stat and speed are so high that you're using them to try and sweep anyway, so the more powerful attack is going to be the one you want. Of course, if you don't know, Outrage does 120 base damage as opposed to Dragon Claw's 80, but Outrage has the negative effect that it locks you in for 2 to 3 turns, and then you get confusion after it's over. So, kind of a toss-up at first, but I think I went and talked to my other friend. You might remember Ghostblood actually from a couple of the videos on the server and things. He's actually pretty into Pokemon, so I went and talked to him about it, and we both kind of came to the conclusion that Outrage was superior for an attack-heavy Dragon-type Pokemon. You'll be better off to get the nastier of the 2 attacks, which is definitely Outrage. So here, I lead with Daedalus, and it seems a little strange at first, but I think with a couple Dragon Dances and then locking into Outrage, I'm hoping to take out as many of his Pokemon as possible. And then he's got Rough Skin and a Rocky Helmet on his Drayden, which is cool. Drayden, I think, usually has Rough Skin, but the Rocky Helmet edition is nice. I'd like to get one of those on Nakrak eventually. I actually have one, I think, but I don't use it because I have lucky eggs on everybody. Yep, that's why I have a couple levels advantage on the gyms that we've been doing recently, because I've had the lucky egg on all my Pokemon. So, trying to keep on pace. As I understand it, the game ramps up even more at the end, so we're gonna need it. And then here, I don't know if you've been counting, but the 2 Dragon Dances and then 3 Outrages in a row, and we just one-shot 3 of his Pokemon in a row. So, sorry Drayden, bad days for you. And then Daedalus gets the confusion. That's just awesome. And he brings out Haxorus, number 6, the 8th up the sleeve, breaking the mold. And we'll see if I can get off another Outrage. I don't know if my confusion is going to stop me. Yeah, I think it's a 50% chance of getting through confusion, if I remember. And then, of course, since my attack has been buffed twice, the damage I do to myself in confusion is significant. And certainly enough for that Outrage to finish him off. So now it's like, who do I bring in? I gotta bring in Gigaquil, because I know that Haxorus is locked into Outrage, which is a Dragon-type move. And the only type that resists dragons is Steel. So I bring out my Steel-type. You know, it makes sense, right? So I think it was mistake here. I throw down Discharge, forgetting that dragons resist electricity, but they don't resist Steel. I should have used my Steel-type move, but I don't think it really matters. Yeah, not very effective. You imagine how much damage that would do if it was, even single times effective. It would still almost be a one-shot on Haxorus, which is just crazy, considering he even has the level advantage now between Gigacoil and Haxorus. So it's like, wow. That just goes to show how ridiculously high Gigacoil's special attack is. I think it has the least health of all 6 of my Pokemon, by a significant margin, by like 50 points or something like that. But its special attack is even better than Olgamoth's, which is just crazy. I consider Olgamoth like a pseudo-legendary, essentially, up there with Nakrak, and then Gigacoil just has a higher special attack. It's just crazy how high its special attack is. And then when it goes second, it gets that analytic bonus, another 30%, which is just crazy. And there, unfortunately, I'm not able to get off an electric-type attack on the Kingdra, but it wouldn't really done that much anyway, because it's part water, which means it would have, or part dragon, part water, so it would have been single times effective. And I believe Icicle Crash is in the same boat. Ooh. 2 Draco Meteors in a row. But since that's going to lower its special attack harshly, it's not doing much to Siberia at this point. 1 times damage, and still a very significant amount of damage there. And he brings out the Fire Punch with Charizard. I should have seen this coming, honestly. When he's got a Fire type and a Water type, he's going to swing into the Fire type and try and knock my Ice type Pokemon out of there. because he knows that that's a danger to his Dragon-type team. But honestly, the only Dragon-type he has left is Kingdra. I mean, even in Blaze Black, Charizard's still fire flying, so it's like, okay, I don't know. And he decides this is the best time to put in a substitute. I don't know, I guess he's trying to cut his losses with his Pokemon being, what's the word, down to just 2 out of 6. Once you're in a rotation battle and you only have 2, you're at a significant disadvantage because they essentially know that you're going to have either that one or that one. You have 2 choices for what you're going to rotate into the front, whereas your opponent can have 3 going at once, so it's very difficult to keep your type advantage in place. Oh, now your blood's pumping, Drayden. Yeah, I think we've got it in the bag now. I've got my 2 strongest Pokemon that've been sitting in the back this whole match and haven't even come out. Nacrack and Olgamoth are sitting back there. I didn't want to use Nacrack for this fight because I accidentally went ahead to the route past the city with Nacrack in the lead and ended up getting caught in 2 different battles that raised it to level 70, which I thought was too high to be fair against this gym leader. And so I was like, I'm trying to do this without Nacrack. I didn't know it was a rotation battle when we started, so I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. And Earthquake from Charizard, which is just, oh man, the flying types using Earthquake in these last couple gyms have been, or it was the flying type gym and in this gym, 2 flying types coming out with Earthquake. It surprises me. Anyway, and then I throw down Energy Ball, which is just funny. Like, Morabelle is not even a grass type, but I'm going to use a grass type move to finish off this Charizard because this is just the best way to embarrass a Charizard. It does 1/4 the usual damage. Not very effective, and that's the finishing blow to defeat the gym leader. It's just so satisfying to finish off a gym leader's Charizard with a grass-type attack that doesn't even come from a grass-type Pokemon. It's just the ultimate insult to injury, I think, and I thought it was really funny at the time. The intense feeling that floods under me at defeat. Words. Dude, I noticed this guy's got the coolest beard. Bryson wins the award for best beard in this game, for sure. No contest at all. You see the shot of him when the battle started? Oh, ridiculous. Go back and look at that, man. Just unstoppable. But that's all for this one. See you guys in the next battle.